Yeah, I mean, I think our perspective is very similar to the other folks here. You know, you have to have that solid foundation from which to operate and to protect that family legacy. And you know, I heard from all three of these folks, and I think Becky right at the end kind of brought it home of, you know, what is the forward-looking view and like what are all the options you have. For us, you know, we really think of ourselves, you know, as equity capital. So that's why we're able to, you know, work with great banker partners. And we really think of it in two ways, kind of offense and defense. Let's talk defense first. You know, you're in a spot where, you know, you feel good about your margin, you feel good about your business, but you want to, hopefully before that conversation and in conjunction in that conversation with your banker, have a little bit more in those current assets and that dry powder. Have more of a buffer for those unexpected repairs that Grant was talking about, or that landlord that might come out that Becky was talking about, or a little bit more flexibility on the marketing plan that Jeremy was talking about. We've seen several folks come in and take an equity injection to say, we want to be better positioned for this downturn to have more security. And that security is also that springboard for growth. And that's where the offense comes in. And it's, you know, you think about when, and Grant just had a great tweet where I think he retweeted from Nick Horeb, talking about a great farmer who had really kind of expanded. When are asset values most advantageous to buy? It's often in downturns. Especially assets that are going to come for sale maybe once every 30, 50, 70 years, maybe not again. Close in on your operating radius, something that works operationally from those agronomic economics, fits your playbook of what you're doing. How do you take advantage of those opportunities in a disciplined way, still falling within the ratios and that three-legged stool that Becky talked about, but still be able to take advantage for you or your family? That's where a partner like Fractal can come in, provide the capital without giving up control. And that control piece is really important because, you know, we all have to sometimes take measured risk, but you really need to be measured. And what we've tried to do on our side is, you know, measure the lack of control that sometimes investor partners can bring in, where often they want to come out at the worst time, which can exacerbate problems in these cycles. And so really it starts with put yourself in a good position, know what you can do with your banker, and then be prepared with the banker, and then be prepared with us, which is to say, figure out what we can do together. We're not a fit for everyone, and we want to be transparent where we are. Bring that banker into the conversation, and that way you're ready to, you know, not just make it through the next 12, 24, maybe more, but turn it into an opportunity for you and your family.